What's up everyone, and welcome to Mental Game of Golf Part 2. In this video I'm going to be sharing some insights and some tips as to how you can get your mental game better, how you can improve it and how you can start playing like a pro. I want to get you guys to the same level as what they are without having to go to a psychologist for 6 years. These are tips and tricks that I've learned over the past 3 or 4 years that I've tried to apply in my own game. Alright, tip number 1, thinking positive. As much as you think that this is a cliche and this is something that all sports psychologists say, this is something that is vital to your game of golf and to your sports code. Why? Because when we're under pressure, what happens is we get a heightened sense of awareness. The more that we think negative thoughts, or the more that we start thinking down on ourselves, the more we start becoming aware of the negative things around us. So the more we think positive, the more we're in that habit, the easier it is for us to imagine the shot that we want to hit. The next thing is positive self-talk. These things go hand in hand. Positive thinking, positive self-talk. They go in hand. Why? Because your words interrupt your thoughts. What you're doing is you're interrupting your thought patterns. That's the only way that I've found that works for me personally, is to start speaking to myself and start speaking positively and saying that I'm going to make this putt, or I'm going to hit this drive down the middle, or whatever it is. I need to break those thoughts of negativity with my words. Number 2, the thing that we're going to focus on now is being decisive. Being decisive about every single part of your game and making it a habit to be decisive about practicing. How you're going to practice, what clubs you're going to practice, what drills you're going to do, whatever it is, you need to be decisive about it and try and achieve those goals accordingly. You need to think smart so that you can work hard. You need to decide exactly what you need to do today and then work hard at that instead of just going and aimlessly hitting balls on the driving range or whatever it is. Number 3, you need to have the right body language to get the right results. If you're not going to walk it, you're not going to talk it, you're not going to think it. Your body language needs to ooze confidence, it needs to ooze calmness. Chest is back and your shoulders are back. Your body is saying something different to what your mind is thinking, but it starts convincing your mind slowly but surely throughout the round. An interesting person to look at is Steven Gerrard before he takes a penalty. He always takes a deep breath, pulls his shoulders back, puts his chest out, and he says he does this intentionally because it puts his body at ease, number 1, and number 2, it makes him believe in himself and believe in his abilities. Number 4, something that a lot of people overlook is actually acceptance. Accepting a shot for whether it is good or bad before you've hit the shot and after you've hit the shot. Tiger Woods has an interesting way of doing this, and what he does is he has a 10-yard line. He calls it the 10-yard line because as he hits a shot, him and his caddy start walking away from the tee box, and what happens is, if he hasn't accepted the shot by the 10-yard line, his caddy would stop him and they would say that they need to accept the shot and need to accept that it was a bad result, but they need to move on from there. This is an interesting thing to do in all sports codes, especially golf. The main thing is getting your emotions to stop speaking so loud in your ears that your brain can take over. Your logic needs to take over, and you need to make good decisions. You cannot make good decisions if your mind is not clear. Thank you so much guys, have a great one, see you guys next week.